Barbershop conversation, guys. Oh, barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. So I just, you know, I'm in my bag today, man. I ain't got nothing but time. I ain't got to be nowhere till 3:30. I ain't got to pick Lincoln up till 3:30. So, um, I don't know. I want to give them credit. I don't know if it was Trill Boxing Talk or the Boxing Voice or KQKC. I want to give somebody a Fanon. I don't know who it was, but I really want to give them credit because they made a relevant point today that 90% of the boxing community is going to forget. And I am king number one, hard ass on Adrien Broner. Y'all know Adrien Broner will tell you privately, will tell you publicly, I stay on his ass. And the reason why I stayed on Adrien Broner's ass, I'm going to tell you why. He reminded me of one of my students I had named Dante. I'm not going to say his last name. And Dante was a great athlete, was a Division I DB recruit, but got kicked out of the high school and went to my classroom, which was at the continuation high school, right? And he could articulate well. He had a calm presence. If he wanted to use it to manipulate, he could. If he wanted to use his talents to be genuine, he had that ability as well. And he reminded me of that. And Adrien Broner reminded me of Dante Moreland, truth be told. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I was one of the reasons why I was hard on Adrien Broner, because he fits that demographic. And Adrien Broner speaks to that demographic, whether he wants to or not, whether it's through his social medias or Instagram, or he was real popular on what's that website? Wide World Star, and all that. And um, that's why I thought it was important to um, do my best to get to Adrien Broner. But at this point, so the reason why I say all this is to say you got to give compliments where compliment is due. The same way I was hard on Sean Porter at the end of that fight. Salute to that motherfucker. He gave us 12 great rounds. The motherfucker got knocked out 6 seconds later. He said, "Come on, bring it." I'm like, "Oh, damn." You know what I mean? What what fight fan doesn't appreciate that? You know what I mean? But let's delve into this shit though. Let's delve in. I'm gonna put, man, I wish, see, I'm gonna get better at this. In the next 90 days, I'm gonna be able to put up diagrams. I'm gonna be throwing shit at you. I like that guy that got the cards and Marvel. I'm gonna be able to do all that shit on here. But I wish I can put it side by side so y'all can see that shit. But I got Adrien Broner's box rec up here. And I'm gonna put, well, I know Terrence Crawford's by heart. All right. Who has a better welterweight resume? Let's go through it. Adrien Broner. First fight, Paulo Malignaggi. You know he won the belt against Paulo Malignaggi. Marcos Maidana. And then he went back down and fought Carlos Molina, Emmanuel Taylor. I remember he knocked out Emmanuel Taylor late in that fight. And then he opened up PBC. He was the first fight on PBC. I was there. John Molina. Remember John Molina didn't have a trigger? You know what I mean? He fought John Molina. Now, anything over 140 is considered a welterweight fight. Then he fought Sean Porter. And then he fought Jesse Vargas, Manny Pacquiao. You mean to tell me Adrien Broner got more balls than Terrence Crawford? He fought Sean Porter and has a better resume. Listen, I'm going to tell you something right now. Adrien Broner has two names on his resume that should be on Triple B's resume: Manny Pacquiao, Mikey Garcia. Let's take it a step further. Maybe there's three names: Manny Pacquiao, Jesse Vargas, Mikey Garcia. Those names should be on Triple B's resume, whether you like it, love it, or hate it. Those should be on his resume, but they're not. And I say that Adrien Broner is never back down. You look at his resume, you like, wow, he's really never backed down from challenges. You know what I mean? And I would say he should be catch weighting in between 135 and 140 till he can get a belt. You know what I mean? He could fight anybody between those weights, you know, catch weight the 140s, you know, and bring up the 135s. You know, he has that type of clout. You know, he's definitely a main event fighter. Whether you like it, love it, or hate it, he's gonna put butts in the seats. You know, and at the end of the day, Adrien Broner has a better resume than Triple B. You want to dispute it? I just throw one name out there: Manny Pacquiao, for so many different reasons. Bob Arum protected him from that and didn't give him to Terrence Crawford. But Manny Pacquiao comes over to PBC and gets it. Remember, um, Adrien Broner would have took that fight for $10 million. Manny Pacquiao and Bob Arum stopped it. Remember that about 3 years ago. Y'all don't want to remember that shit, huh? Y'all don't remember that shit. I got selective memory. But I'll say this at the end of the day. I'm gonna go through Adrien Broner's box rec again at the welterweight division from most recent: Manny Pacquiao, Jesse Vargas, Sean Porter, John Molina, Marcos Maidana, Paula Malignaggi. Marcos Maidana at welterweight is better than anyone on Triple B's resume. Sean Porter at welterweight is better than anyone on Triple B's resume. Jesse Vargas at welterweight is better than anyone on Triple B's resume. Manny Pacquiao at welterweight is better than anyone on Triple B's resume. So he has 1, 2, 3, 4 opponents that are better than Triple B's resume. Your Honor, I rest my case. Your Honor, this is simply talking about what happens in the ring. If you guys want to talk about what happens outside the ring, get a YouTube channel and create correlations that don't make sense. All I want is competition. All I want is an even playing field. All I want is to drink out of the white water fountain. That's all I want to do. I got to drink out of the colored water fountain. I just want to drink out of the white water fountain, Massa. That's it. That's it. That's all we want. Adrien Broner has a better resume at welterweight division than Triple B. By far. He fought Manny Pacquiao when Triple B had about 4 years to fight Manny Pacquiao. 4 years. 4 years. Do y'all want to debate that or nah? Or y'all cool? Y'all cool with that, right? 3 years ago, Manny Pacquiao, for real, can make any weight between 135 and 147. Excuse me, I stand corrected. 135 to 154. You see his body type. He's the cash cow. Why should he have to go down to 135? He would have went down to 140 to fight Lomachenko. Manny Pacquiao consistently comes in at 145. Manny Pacquiao comes in at 145 without cutting, any without any food restrictions. Manny Pacquiao trains every day and goes to that Asian restaurant that's connected to Wild Card Gym. Y'all don't believe me? Ask around. I'm just being honest with y'all. That's what he does. That's what his team does. You know? And but at the end to summarize this video, salute Adrien Broner. I appreciate you for taking on all challenges. I salute you. And you've been handsomely rewarded because of that. You're still an A-level celebrity in boxing. Period. His name cachet far exceeds Triple B. That's all I'm saying. Barbershop Conversations. Feel free to hit the subscribe button. If you want to debate this, y'all gonna put it in the comment section, obviously, but just go to BoxRec. All we want is fair competition. All we want to do is be equal, Massa. That's all we want to do is be equal, Massa. Bob Arum, all we want to do is be equal, man. I don't want a colored sign and a white sign in front of the bathroom or at the water fountain or at the entrance to the store. I want to be able to sit anywhere I want to on the bus. I'm tired, boss. I'm tired, Bob. But then you got to understand at the end of the day, it's not who's working for who. It's about them working together. He's had 4 strikes. No one's complaining. Bob Arum and Triple B are working together on this, y'all. They're very comfortable. And everyone's a millionaire in this. Why shouldn't you be happy, right? They're happy. Barbershop conversations. Shout out to Adrien Broner. He's not gonna get the credit. Historically, Adrien Broner is not gonna get the credit until you go to his box rec and realize this motherfucker fights everybody. I didn't know Mike Tyson had a C+B- resume until Tyron Brown told me. I went to box rec and I said, "Oh shit, Razor Ruddock was his toughest opponent in his prime." And then he had to fight Evander Holyfield for the money. He had to fight Lennox Lewis for the money and the respect. He had to fight Evander Holyfield for the money and the respect. And he had to fight Lennox Lewis for the money. Took that fight to Memphis, paid off all the politicians, moved it to Memphis, had to biting people ankles off, selling the fight. I eat your kids. He said he was scared. This is just boxing, y'all. We ain't in the streets. We buying tickets, watching some of the greatest athletes in the world perform. But I'll tell you this. I'm not from St. Louis or Missouri or Kansas City. I don't which one of them show me states. I don't know which one it is right now. But you gotta show me. You gotta show me. I show up every day on this YouTube, right? I don't just talk about it. I pay that $350 plane ticket, $150 night hotel fees. That's all I'm saying. Show me. Don't tell me you're a great father. Show your son you're a great father. Don't just come on Instagram and Twitter and just post all the high moments. That's all I'm saying. Do you kiss your son on the forehead before he goes to bed? Don't just tell me you're a great father. Tell me you're a great man. You've been to open house. Are you the entrepreneur that you want your children to become? Are you the change in the world you want the world to become? You know what I mean? I'm not complaining. I'm only bringing points. I'm only illustrating points right now. I'm not angry. I'm not mad. Adrien Broner is the cash cow at the one of the cash cows at the welterweight division, dog. There's nothing you can do to dispute that. Nothing you can do to dispute that. It's nothing you can do. You got to accept it. So, barbershop conversations, man. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.